Everything's great. Really looking forward to getting in my race car and getting back here at Phoenix.
Hell yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the fuck? Finally. I haven't had sound or nothing the whole time.
Mhm.
Am I still echoing? No, I'm not. Okay. Alright, good luck. Now I can go broadcast.
Yay.
Everything's great. Really looking forward to getting in my race car and getting back here at Phoenix.
Alright, I think we got it now. That was a pain. Everything was showing up fine. I couldn't figure it out. And decided to reset everything, including flipping my headset and restarting that. And it seems to be that I have everything now. So, with that said, Hunter Burcham is leading us to lap 23. Dylan Ass second, Nathan Emerson third, Nicholas Deal fourth, Sean Howard fifth, Colin Cole sixth, Parker Standard seventh, Kyle Reynolds eighth, Christopher Melton ninth, Chad Stroh 10th. So we're on watching Hunter Burcham and Dylan Ass fight for that top spot. Again, I apologize for being 24 laps late, but I'm not very tech savvy and could not figure it out as Dylan Ass bumps into the back of the 22 there. Trying to get around the 22 car. Nathan Emerson and Nicholas Deal lurking behind as well. I don't believe I missed a caution as I was still able to watch it a little bit as I was trying to mess with everything and I could hear it but you guys could not. So again, I apologize for that and we'll move on and get the rest of the race underway. Burcham dives in. Dylan's still looking for a line to be able to make that pass. Dylan gets into the wall pretty hard there. He's going to go below Hunter Burcham here and try to get that first spot. Not going to get clear this time as Hunter pulls away with the momentum on the outside. They play this cat and mouse game. They're going to have a rear view mirror full of Nathan Emerson and Nicholas Deal. This Hunter is coming up on some lap traffic here. It's the 32 of Cameron Sterling. Awesome turnout tonight. I believe it's 22 cars. Super cool turnout for Iowa. Bet most of these guys are stoked to see those numbers as Cameron Sterling gives way, lets the leaders by with no issues. See the front end damage up on that 32 car as Hunter is starting to... Ooh, Cameron up into the wall. There's got a little 1 or 2 car gap between them. Run through the field as they're getting a little gap just so we can kind of catch up. Sean Howard not too far behind, as well as Colin Cole and Christopher Melton. Melton's been awesome for these races. He's run up front in every race. Kyle Reynolds 8th, kind of by himself. Hunter Potts 9th. He's new to the league. This is his first race in U.S.O.R.A, and he was definitely a little nervous. Looking good up there in 9th place in that 29 car. Chris Ellis right there in 10th, right behind him. Chad Strello, Marquine Brewer, big fight for a couple positions here. You got 4 or 5 cars right in here all together as we're going to try and slide back to these leaders as Dylan Ass is caught back up to Hunter Burcham. Still trying to find the line to be able to make that move and complete the pass, though. Not sure what stages are. I think it was 60, 60, and 80. We will find that out as soon as that first stage caution breaks. He told me, but with all the trying to figure out my audio and everything, I forgot. I want to show you guys the battle in the back, but it's hard to come off this battle for the lead as Dylan Ass has had the rear bumper 100 Bertram covered for all 13 laps that I've been back on here, so not sure what happened in the first 20 laps, if Dylan had the lead and Hunter got by or what, but they are pushing. See if this hurts their tires in the longer run or if they're staying a little bit composed and not burning up them tires. Nate Emerson's kind of pulled away from Nicholas Deal a little bit. He's got his sights set on this battle. Dylan Ass is going to drive down below. You see if Hunter gets that run off the top line and clear him as they get into each other a little bit. And that is to be expected. These are two of the faster guys, and they both race hard. So Hunter will hold them off for another lap. About a car length gap in between them or two. Alright, we'll run through and check out a little bit more battles back here. They're still stacked right up in here. Starting with Shane Morris, Marquine Brewer, and Matt Kraz, the two teammates. I'm sorry about your paint, Matt. It looks like crap, and I'm not going to mess with anything and refresh it and screw up anything else. Marquine out of line up there. The high side, he's going to lose a lot of positions here as there were many, many cars right there all together. Matt Kraz gets past Chad Strello. That leaves Shane Morris out kind of by himself, hunting down Aiden Law. Cameron Sterling is a lap down. Hunter Potts still running 10th, holding out good. So we'll get up through Kyle Reynolds. Ew, Colin Cole. Christopher Melton 5th. Nicholas Deal is caught. Nathan Emerson again. Trying to get that spot before the stage. Hunter's got a little bit of space between him and Dylan. About 2 car length. See if these guys are just kind of hanging back and saving their stuff or what, but Hunter and Dylan aren't safe up there. These two will try and run them down, and they'll do what they can to save everything and have that speed towards the end of a run. We've seen it time and time again with Nate and Nicholas. And honestly, Hunter and Dylan can do the same thing. So Dylan's going to give that high line a try and see what he can make happen up there. Marquine Brewer going into pit road. Would assume he either hit the wall hard and couldn't turn that car anymore as he's burned up them tires and gonna head in for 4 fresh good years and get back out on track a couple laps down. This Hunter is catching that 27 of Jackson Wagner and will put him a lap down as he stays up the track and Gives the preferred lane to the leaders to get on by. This will be Hunter coming up to lap 47 of 200 here at Iowa for U.S.O.R.A's season cup race. He's looking to pull up behind the 23 car of David Sharon. He goes on by with no issue. Hunter's got a five car length, 4 car length gap now. Well, probably more than that. A little bit of room to breathe. Nathan is catching Dylan Ast here. We got a cart pitting here as well. The 51 of Matt Kraz is going to come down pit road from that 17th position. And I believe one more. Come on. Kyle Reynolds down pit road. Taking a look at Michael Woodard here. That 66 Patriotic Scheme running in 10th place. Gregory Vadnais 12th. As the leaders have just gone by him. Boy, this pit road's messing me up with these buttons. Chad Strello down pit road. To get back to our leader coming across lap 50. Without Dylan Ast fell back behind Nathan Emerson. Not sure if we can get back quick and see where or what happened. Looks like Hunter just had the line. Dylan a little slow off too. I don't know if he got loose or tight. Probably more likely to get tight in there. Nathan Emerson's gonna have to run on the outside and go on by. Get back into live. They really need to bring back the live button. Nicholas Deal's now gotten around Dylan Ast as well. So it's looking like Dylan Ast probably burnt his stuff up trying to get past Hunter. Just thought he could make that pass and be able to start saving his stuff. It just couldn't happen and pushed it too long, so he's a little off pace. No harm, no foul. Back to 4th place. Still sitting good. Nate Emerson's 1.2 seconds behind Hunter Burcham. So we've had a lot of people down pit road, so the field's in a mess right now. We're going to see Marquine go around the 22. He's on a fresh tire that is not for position, just a lap back for Marquine. So that'll help him out coming to the stage. As we have a car around in turn 3. Gregory Vadnais slow on track as he gets up into the 27. Parks it down on the apron, pulls it down on the apron. Hopefully not having steering wheel issues like he did last week. Shit looks like he might be. Come on, next car. It's Nicholas Deals going around the 11 of Sean. Oh, Sean Howard's going to pull out. He's on fresh tires. Caution is out.
We have got a very, very difficult official this week, so make sure we're minding our P's and Q's.
29, 100 pots. We'll see what happened here. Looks like he was trying to pit. Nobody knew. Maybe. We'll hop up in here and see. maybe he wasn't coming into pits. I think he was just got slow in through there. Yeah, the guys behind him probably on fresh tires, and Hunter hasn't pitted yet, so he's just a lot slower in the corner. We'll get it from Waylon's point of view here. Yeah, just a little slower car in front of him. Nothing on purpose here. Though didn't let up too much, but yeah, you're racing. Alright, we'll get back live here. So we're gonna see the leaders coming down pit road, I do believe. Yep, Dylan Ass down pit road. Chris Ellis coming off pit road. Sorry, I missed them pit stops. I was trying to see what happened there in that wreck. As Nate's gonna have the lead now by the looks of it. These are all lap down cars in front of Nathan. See if they get the wave around or get sent to the back. Yes, they will get the wave around. So they're going to come back to the line. Nathan Emerson first, Hunter Bertram second, Nicholas Deal third, Michael Woodard up to fourth. Or nope, Christopher Melton fourth, Michael Woodard fifth, Colin Cole sixth, Chris Ellis seventh.
Pace car's off, be ready.
Eighth, Dylan Ast. So as Nathan leads us
Green
into the restart
flag.
zone, the green flag drops and they are off. Ooh, Dylan Ast spins right after
Caution.
restart.
How you doing there, homeboy?
Caution. Yep, big caution. Dylan Ast not gonna be too thrilled about that. It looks like he just spun the tires. Nobody got into him or nothing. Let's see. Woodard. And we want to go back a couple cars. A little bit of a checkup, yeah. Then gets into him and the tires spin. So he's not going to be too thrilled. There was another car in that, I believe, as well. And that would be 66 of Michael Woodard went around, I do believe. Just got loose, okay. And then 32 of Cameron Sterling got into the wall. After Dylan Ass spun, he just tried to avoid it and got loose as well, and them fresh tires destroyed that right front. So we get back in. Cameron Sterling down pit road. 79 of Parker Standrett back down pit road as well. Dylan Ast. Not sure if he's coming down pit road or not. By the looks of it, he's not. There he is. So he will come down pit road. Not sure if he's going to have to use the fast repair or not. We'll sit here and watch for a minute. As they'll get a wave around. Lucky dog. He overshoots his pit box there a little bit. So we see the 27 going by. He is the lucky dog candidate. In 9th place, Jackson Wagner. So it looks like Dylan's going to save that fast repair. Smart move. It's pretty early in the race. Crazier stuff can happen, so if you can get your car fixed and only go a lap or two down, if any. Yep, he's going to go a lap down. Maybe not. He will not go a lap down. Good for him. See how that car looks coming onto the track. Looks fairly clean. That front nose was caved in pretty good, so lucked out there, Dylan. I'm sure you don't feel that way right now, though. Base car lights are still on, so we have 2 more till green, I do believe. Yes, at least 2 more. So line up side by side. Get this last pace lap done. It's gonna drive me nuts. Cameron Sterling's still down there in pit road, trying to fix his damage. So we're looking at Matt Kraz with the Reaper's car. Teammate Marquine Brewer up there. Cameron Sterling down pit road for Reapers. So they're going to be coming to the green.
Base car's off. You ready?
So Nathan brings him into the restart zone.
Green flag.
And he's off. We'll see if everybody keeps it together this time. Not what they want to see. They do not want to see Nathan out there because he will run away with it. As Hunter's going to contest him for that first place position. He gets below him. We'll see if he can clear him off this straight. Nathan should have the run on the outside. Hunter Bertram holding strong. Still not clear. Nathan's holding up tight on that high line. These fresh tires are working out in that high line for him. Hunter finally gets clear. He'll slide up in front of Nate. Pit road cars. So you got Colin Cole fighting Nicholas Deal for 3rd and 4th place. Christopher Melton, Chris Ellis battling for that 5th place. Kyle Reynolds and Luke Shane. 10 car. I'm not sure. Shane Morris, yes. Get back up here as we have a 4-car battle for the lead coming at you. Nathan looking to stay down low. These guys probably trying to take it easy and not burn up their stuff, but it's hard when you're racing for that front spot. Get that clean air and try and run away with it, but nobody's had a better car than Hunter Bertram here tonight. We're seeing a little bit of lane choices changing for these guys. They're just trying to find something that'll work as Nate's going to dive down below Hunter here into 3 and 4. He's to the door of that 22 car. Doesn't fall all the way back, so he still would be under Hunter here through 1 and 2. Nicholas Deal and Colin Colton sitting there with their popcorn watching this battle. Gunnar Camry looks really good. Really good through the beginning of corners and middle as he gets into Hunter just a little bit of door tap. Rubbin's racing son. Hunter's making that high line work really good. Definitely can hold a lot more speed running just the lane up. Nicholas Steele touches the wall just a little bit back there. As these 4 cars are just checked out. I mean, 5th place is 3.2 seconds behind 4th. So these guys are in a different world right now, speed-wise, just doing what they gotta do, fighting for this win. There's a lot of points on the line. A lot of guys need good points races coming, winding down through the season. There's playoff points on the line as well, so they want to get every point they can here. So we'll hop back and check out this 5th place battle. It's Christopher Melton's got Shane Morris all over his rear bumper, followed by Matt Kraz, Chris Ellis, and Dylan Ass working his way back through the field. We'll hop on with Dylan here for a little while. Sorry, I had to refresh and see if I can get everybody's paint schemes back. So I'll slowly load in here. Dylan Ass putting on the charge of 7th place already. He did not go a lap down, so he is but battling for these positions. As we see a car down low coming off pit road, that's Cameron Sterling. So still working Dylan Ass. We'll see how Dylan's tires hold up going this hard through the pack for this stage. So we saw a lot of people pitting under green flag last time, so we'll see if he can save his tires to wait for that stage. What everybody's gonna do here, but he is trying to put on a charge. He's got his sights set on Matt Kraz in the 51. He's having Shane Morris. Which actually, I believe Matt Kraz is actually a lap down, so that won't even be for position for him. So we run back up through the field and check on these 4 front row runners. Hunter Bertram still holding strong in front of Nathan Emerson. Patience is going to wear out, for sure. Patience will wear out. Tires will wear, and we may see some carnage. As Hunter drives down into 3 and 4, pulls back out in front of Nathan Emerson. Nate tucks up in his draft front stretch. So they're pretty much mirroring each other for right now. As we see Nicholas Deal and Colin Cole really liking the high line versus these 2 up front. Trying to save their stuff, which is a typical Nicholas thing. Saves his stuff, watches the fight, and is there when it counts. Hunter slid up just a little bit. Nathan Emerson was able to get just below him there. So he dived down into 1 and 2. Hunter will still have the run. It doesn't look like Nate's got too much of a fight for that position right now. He tucks back in. Very surprised that these other 2 aren't any closer with how hard Hunter and Nathan are battling each other. As I say that, Nicholas Deal closes in quite a bit. They now have a 3.5 second gap from 4th place to 5th place, so still laying down some heaters. Nicholas gets into the wall there. Coming out of 2. Coming around to lap 84. Hunter Burcham has led most of this race. He is the guy to beat. Been pretty dominant. Nathan Emerson's had a little bit of stuff for him, so did Dylan Ass, but Hunter still prevailed through it all. Go back and check on Mr. Mountain and Mr. Morris here as they're battling for 5th place. Dylan's kind of at a standstill here. He got his way up to 7th though. That's not bad from where he started at with what happened, so he can't complain too much. 7th place, end of stage 2, some good years now. We'll see him charge back up through the field again, I'm sure. No errors on pit road for him, he hopes. As Nicholas Deal is falling back to 4th. We'll go back and take a peek at what happened there. Colin Cole dives down below him and makes the pass, and then it looks like Nicholas got into the wall through the front stretch. Yeah, hard hit into the wall. That slowed him up quite a bit. So we'll get back live time. Need that live button back, iRacing. Colin Cole try and put up a fight with Nathan and Hunter now. He's got it closed in after Nicholas had that mistake and allowed Colin to get by him and right on through to these guys. You gotta dive down below the 1, put it down tight into 1 and 2, and hold Nathan up into that line a little bit higher on entry. Nathan's really good at knowing what to do in different lines, so he's not a one-line guy this race so far. He's kind of been all over searching, so that'll play into his hands. As Colin still hasn't completely made that pass as he tucks back in behind Nathan. He's going to pick that high line again. Nicholas Deal coming right back at it. Nathan dives on down below Hunter Burcham again. Tight, tight, tight right there. This is some good, clean battles by these guys, which is to be expected. These are the higher guys in U.S.O.R.A. They know what they're doing. Try to make that pass again down low. He gets out in front of Nathan. We'll see Nathan tucks back down below him. Gives him that position. For now anyway. All these guys messing around with each other is giving Nicholas the chance to catch back up. So we see Colin dive below Hunter Burcham. Can he take the lead from that 22? Yes, he does. He clears him. So Colin Cole, your new leader. First lap sled of the night for him if he can cross that line without getting past here. Do we see that damage on his rear bumper from Dylan running into the back of him on the restart? Hunter dives down below Colin. He wants that position back, but Colin's got the speed on that high line to have the momentum coming out of 2. Nathan all over the back bumper, Hunter as well. This is good racing. Colin and Hunter are going to duke it out again like they have all race. It's looking like he's settled into that 4th position and just waiting for his opportunity to move up in the field. So look, Christopher Mountain and Shane Morris still battling for that 5th place. Dylan Ass still in 7th, Chris Ellis 8th, Michael Woodard 9th, and Jackson Wagner 10th. Doesn't seem like they've caught the field as fast in this stage as they did in stage 1. Seemed like they were lapping cars pretty early in stage 1, so it seems everybody's kind of learned what their tires are going to do in that first stage and is taking a little bit easier on them so they can carry speed longer into these laps. As we're coming to lap 96 of 200 here, Colin Cole is your leader, followed by Hunter Burcham, Nathan Emerson, and Nicholas Deal. It has been a battle for almost this entire race with these 3. and then add Colin Cole, so 4. He joined the party a little late, but lots of laps behind these guys and finally made the pass. So they're going to come up on Chad Strello, I believe, the 4 car, and I'm sure he'll give way, let the leaders do their thing, as Colin Cole's got a couple car length gap between him and Hunter now. That awesome Chase Elliott paint scheme. By Chad. Chad will go high. Let the leaders do their thing. Go check out some more battles back here. Hop on down Christopher Melton. He's got a little bit of space between him. Dylan Nass has moved up in front of Shane Morris, so still making a charge through the field on old tires. Lot of speed in that 99 car tonight. He's up to 6th place. Shane Morris 7th as he gets into the wall there. Sean Howard a lap down. Chris Ellis is 8th. Kind of in his own world here. 2.8 seconds behind 7th. And then Michael Woodard's 3 seconds behind him. 10th. Hunter Potts still a lap down in 17th. Matt Kras 12th. Don't know if he's a lap down or not still. The timing and scoring's messed up for him. Michael Woodard 9th. Marquine Brewer 13th on the lead lap. Did he show him? Aiden Law 14th. Waylon Bertram 15th. Jackson Wagner. So we get back to this battle up front as Hunter and Colin have put a little bit of space from them to Nate and Nick. Long run for these guys. They are doing an awesome job of saving them tires. So I haven't even seen anybody else down pit road yet. I believe last caution was 57, 58. Hunter trying everything he can to get back in 1st place. Colin just laying laps down, being consistent. Trying not to overwork those worn tires. As you see, he's changed his line quite a bit from what he's running. He's got a lot higher entry going into 1 and 2. Stays a little bit higher through the corner and everything. Same with 3 and 4. A little bit higher entry than the beginning of the race as he diamonds down. That's a tricky spot coming off that new pavement onto the old stuff. It gets slick. You can break it loose pretty easily in there. On both corners, really. I notice it more off of 4, not so much off of 2. As it looks like Christopher Melton is caught. Nope. Yeah, he's catching him. But not caught him yet. Shane Morris down pit road, maybe? Yeah, I believe he is down pit road. Yes, he is. So here's our first taker before the next stage. He's doing a green flag pit stop to 10 of Shane Morris. He was struggling a bit as he was losing positions. Steele looking to get around Nathan Emerson through 1 and 2. He is clear. Can he hold it? It seems like the old tires in that high line are the ticket right now, but Nathan can still make that bottom work. Bertram going down below Colin Cole up there. Too much real estate between them. So Colin Cole will come off. Still in the lead, Nicholas Deal out in front of Nathan Emerson. Nathan Emerson's going to have a rear view mirror full of that Ford Mustang and Chris Melton. If he is not careful, Chris Melton will pounce and take every opportunity that is given to him. Dylan Ast, 6th place, right up back with these front 4 cars. Awesome run by him. Driving through the field. Matt Kratz hanging on good as well. You gotta believe he's a lap down still, though, so. He's got the speed, though, so he'll try to get his lap back at stage and come up and work something with these guys as the 10's back on pit road. Not sure what happened there. So he'll be multiple laps down. Colin Cole lost first place, missed that. Hunter Burcham gets back in front. So Hunter Burcham is a good car all around. Old tires, new tires. He's found something that everybody's still searching for here as the 10 comes off of pit road. Not some cold tires, but new tires. So he will probably cruise right down by these guys with those fresh tires through 1 and 2. Puts Colin in a tight spot because he wants that high line. We got something going on in the front stretch. Yep, wreck on the front stretch. 2-car incident. Not sure what exactly. So, okay, so. Oof. Alright.
Caution.
So, caution is out. Looks like bad communication and when you want to go on pit road or what the deal is. But, yeah, 27's just slow and turns. I won't say turns down, but we'll try and get a different view and go from there before saying anything else. Alright, so we'll back it up a little bit. 27's slow through 3 and 4. And it looks like he just turns down a little bit, and Hunter tries to get on the brakes and slides up the track. So I'm not sure if the 27 was trying to pit, but pitting from that high line's not the moves. Aiden Law gets tangled up in that too. Oy. So that's what happened there. Looks like Aiden backed out of there. So that's going to give these guys a chance to come down pit road, get fresh tires, and honestly, that hurts for those guys that already took them green flag pit stops because they're going to stay lapped down here. So bad luck for them. I don't think too many ended up going down, but we did see the 10 car go down there, but it looks like he got in front of the leaders, so he'll at least get 1 lap back. As they're coming back around, nobody down pit road. Cameron Sterling down pit road. Not sure if it's still closed or. No, green lights are on. This should be open. Kyle Reynolds down pit road. Waylon Burton's going to back it up, put it down pit road. 77 and Colin Cole pretty far back in the field. Not sure. And Hunter Burcham. Let's go back and see what that deal is. We're going to do this because it'll be a little bit quicker. Colin Cole. Okay, they're pit stops. Okay, so we're on the second. I gotcha. Those are going to be our lap down cars. Is what it was. So as we ride along with Colin Cole, who's back in 6th place now. Hunter Burcham back in 7th. I'm not certain what's going on, if they were slow in pit road compared to these guys or what. But Nicholas Steele has taken over that first spot. Christopher Melton 2nd. Nathan Emerson 3rd. Dylan Ass up to 4th. 5th, Michael Woodard 6th. Colin Cole 7th. Hunter Burcham 8th. Kyle Reynolds 9th. Chris Ellis 10th. Waylon Burcham. As Nicholas is going to lead us into the restart zone here.
Pace cars off. Be ready.
Back, green flag.
Be ready.
We're at lap 117. Hopefully
ready, green
no spins
flag.
this time. Looks good so far. A little bit of stack up down there. Michael Woodard, Hunter Burcham behind him. Nathan Emerson right up to 3rd. Christopher Melton 2nd. He's going to be a car that is going to be hard to pass. Colin Cole with a hard charge. Super fast. I'm not certain that was stage or not, because it looks like Nicholas is on old tires. Same with Christopher Melton. And these guys are on freshes, so they just jumped the stage on their pit strategy. Trying to get those stage points with them fresh tires prevailed. Smart move though. Hunter Burcham way into the entry of turn 3. Lots of speed from that 22. He's got it going on right now. Melton's up in the wall a little bit there. So we're back to our front two battling it out again. Hunter Burcham seems to have it figured out, but Colin Cole's got a lot of stuff for him as well. Main thing these two guys do not want to do though is burn up the stuff right now as the caution comes out again. This is the stage caution. So that is what happened. This is why they had fallen back to 6th and 7th in the field, is they jumped the stage caution and ended up back in the front anyway. So no harm, no foul for them. Didn't really hurt Nicholas Steele any. Honestly, kind of helped Christopher Melton. Really kind of hurt Nathan Emerson though. He's back in 6th place. He was a front runner. Obviously, we've seen him up there all race. As they will race back to the pace car. We will not see the 77 or the 22 down pit road, but yeah, Nicholas Steele, Christopher Melton, Dylan Ast, Nathan Emerson, your other 4 front runners coming down pit road here. So they'll have a 3-4 lap tire advantage coming to the end of the stage. Well, sorry, the green flag stops in these stages. So we'll see. Have they figured out something? Nicholas Steele shoots his box a little bit. Did they figure out something that they can run these 75 laps when we get going on a set of tires and fuel? I don't know what they can run on fuels. I didn't hop in and see. So we'll see how this works. Either way, they'll have a little bit fresher tires than those 2 in the front. And that might just be what they need to stay in front of the 22 Hunter Burcham here. So this was a good opportunity for some of these guys to get laps back. as we see them lining up side by side to come to the restart here. Nicholas D, or Colin Cole, your leader. Hunter Burcham on the outside. Kyle Reynolds looked to be third place now. Looks like he got his laps back. Pace car is about to dip on down pit road. Colin Cole's going to lead us to a restart
Boss
zone.
man, pace car's
See
off.
if
Be
he can
ready.
stay out in front of Hunter Burcham.
Green flag, green flag, green flag.
Good start by everybody so far. We don't see anybody spinning. Slow start by Michael Woodard, but no spins. This Colin Cole's going to try and get out of Dodge and get a gap between him and that 22 car. Good to see Kyle Reynolds up in third place. He's been struggling most of the race in the further part of the top 10.
Getting ready to have a cautions out, cautions out.
Caution again.
How are you doing there, bud?
.32 of Cameron Sterling and the 66 of Michael Woodard. We'll go back and see what went on with these guys. Looks like Michael Woodard just came up the track. Don't know if he just thought he was clear or what the deal was there. Cameron Sterling's rough race for him. I mean, he's been in 2 or 3 of these cautions. So, feeling for him. Hopefully he can keep his car together and finish the race. We're going to see Kyle Reynolds and Christopher Melton come down pit road. We'll see what their strategy is. I'm betting they're coming in for fuel. They're going to try and push this stage. Depending on cautions, it could be a deal that can happen. Yep, gas and go for the 52. Chad Strello, Kyle Reynolds, gas and go. Yeah, so these guys are going to try and play the fuel game here. So we'll see how that works for the 20. Kyle Reynolds in the 52 of Christopher Melton. Let's put him back in the pack a little bit, but plenty of time to work their way through the field as we have 70 laps to go here. Dylan Ass is going to take over that 4th place spot now, so he's made that charge back through the field, as we've said a couple times now, so we'll see if he can come back up and give these leaders another challenge, as he was putting the pressure on Hunter Burcham in that first stage. So we've got people on different strategies, some people even on a little bit older tires, just a few laps, but will that hurt them into the end of this run, or are these cautions going to play into their favor as much as they hope? guys. I believe it was Colin Cole and Hunter Burcham on freshies before the stage, so they're 4 laps shy on fuel and 4 laps more on their tires than most of the rest of the field. Pace cars pulling on
Pace
down.
car's off. Be ready.
Colin will lead us to the restart zone once again.
Green. Green.
Hopefully no issues here. Little checkup on the outside. Hunter, terrible restart that time. Dylan Ass is going to try to get below. Nope, Hunter still clears. So get a good look at the field here. Can kind of see what's going on with everybody. Hunter Burcham diving down below Colin Cole, but Colin Cole's got that outside line dialed early in the run, late in the run. He's figured something out in that outside line, as Nicholas Deal has as well. You don't see them down on that low line as much as everybody else, it seems, as Nicholas gets into the side of Dylan there a little bit. It's a little love tap. Nathan Emerson does not want to be where he is, stuck behind 2 of the faster guys. He wants to make a pass and get back up there, as he's got a lot of speed carried through 1 and 2. Melton moving his way back up through the field. You're seeing a flash of his car back there, so I'm sure we'll be seeing him back up front here soon. Just look. Oh, we see Matt Krause spinning right there.
Alright, save your stuff,
Single
save a
car
little fuel.
accident. Oh, plows into that inside wall. He's going to get that turned around. Stay on track, not go a lap down. So yeah, it looks like we've had a few people drop out. Just looking. Field has gotten quite small from these accidents. Not sure. So Nathan Emerson's gonna come. No, he's not. I'm kind of shocked to see nobody wants to go down for fuel. I wish I could get some insight on how many laps they can run on fuel, so I could kind of know what they're thinking strategy wise. So I'll try and figure that out real quick here. Hey Matt,
Everything's
what
great.
Are you guys,
Really looking forward to getting in my race car and getting back here at Phoenix.
how many laps are you guys getting out of full tank of fuel?
Yeah, 70 something.
Okay, I guess I need to know for the broadcast purposes. Thank you, sir.
Everything's great. Really looking forward to getting in my
Okay,
race car
so-
and getting back here at Phoenix.
Thank you, Kyle Busch. 70 laps on fuel, so we're seeing a little bit of fuel game. 77 and 22 pit on lap 117, around there. So they're gonna be cutting it close on fuel. Melton should not be close on fuel, as he went back down pit road, and so did Kyle Reynolds, so they should be good on fuel and not have to play that game. But can they make tires last 70 plus laps? For some, most are at least 70. So it's gonna be a fun race to the finish here on different strategies and how well everybody can save their tires. The front guys have been pretty good on saving tires, as they've still had lots of speeds toward the end of the run. So we'll see. A little shake up, a little bit of strategy here. Just nice to see. It's not always happens like that, just with cautions and stuff. If we get cautions of strategy, we're kind of out the window. If they're getting within another 10-15 laps, there's a caution. I'm sure we'll see the guys that are close come down pit road for fresh tires, and it'll kind of all be out the window, but we can hope for green.
We are going. Be ready.
Colin Cole
Green
back
flag.
in the restart zone, and he takes off. Hunter Bertram with a better start this time. Nathan Emerson right on his rear. Colin with a pretty good start. Put a little bit gap between him and Nico Steele to have some space heading into 1 and 2. He comes down on that low line. We haven't seen him do that too much. The clean air is going to be huge for these guys. Nathan Emerson's trying to get around Hunter Bertram. He's looked at the back bumper of that car way too much tonight. That's what he's thinking. Wants to make that pass and do what he's got to do to get away from there. We'll see who's happy with their car and knows how to run it to have the speed at the end. As Hunter dives on in, he's going to try and get below the 77.
There better be some real fucking problem out there to throw the damn caution. Big crash. Bro, if you
So
could,
another
I had
wreck.
no idea
So
what
we
was
got
happening
the
there.
Jimmy
Since
Johnson
four.
cuts back spotter. Forgot about that. So we're going to see the 10 of Shane Norris, 11 of Sean Howard. Oh! Looks like Shane just backed up his entry too much and Sean didn't expect it. Punts him and then ooh, gets him right back into the front. Matt Kras locks it up. Front end damage on him from the last wreck when he hit the wall. So he gets on by clean. So here we are, last stage so far. Caution riddled. And Christopher Melton gonna go down pit road again. Looks like all of our front 4 or 5 cars are, except for Dylan Ass stays out. Kyle Reynolds stays out. So it worked in favor for Kyle Reynolds back up to second when he had come down for fuel. To not have to stretch it so much, but they're going to be on old tires now. So these front runners taking tires are going to carry a bit more speed than everybody else. Is Colin Cole? Nope. Hunter Bertram beats Colin Cole off pit road, I do believe. Nope, Colin Cole did beat him. So Colin Cole, Hunter Bertram, Nathan Emerson, Nicholas Steele. About the way they went in is the way they're coming out. They'll have some other cars up in front of them that did not pit. We see the lapped cars going down pit road. So Dylan Ass is going to inherit the lead here. A whole heck of a lot of driving from this guy. I mean, you saw him in that first stage all over that front row and seeing the bumper of that 22 a lot. And then that restart where he rear-ended the car in front of him, spun the tires and spun out, went to the back of the field, got his damage fixed, and it's taken him all of 80 some laps to work his way back up to that top spot. So I'm sure he's loving this track if he's can drive through the field like that, because everybody's been pretty quick. The cautions have worked out for him. It's playing into his favor, so I'm sure he's thrilled to be driving as good as he is right now and have that car the way he wants it after spinning out and taking some damage. As we come to the finish, one to go before we go green flag again here. Run through your top 10 here. Dylan Ass first. Kyle Reynolds in the 20 car second. 66 and Michael Woodard third. Fourth, 77 Colin Cole. Fifth, 22 Hunter Bertram sixth. Nathan Emerson in that one gunner car. Seventh is gonna be Nicholas Deal in that 26 Napa. 8th, 52 Christopher Melton. 9th, 21 Waylon Bertram. 10th, Sean Howard in the 11 car, showing one lap down, but I'm not sure. So that's actually the 29 car up high of Kyle Potts.
Our boss man, pace cars
Right,
off.
here we
Have a
come
great day.
to the restart zone. Dylan asked to lead us through the restart zone for the first time, and he is out like a rocket on that low line. Leaving Michael Woodard in the dust on that low line. Hunter Bertram's stuck behind him. So Hunter Bertram's going to have his work cut out now. Not what he wanted to see, getting stuck behind a slower car and these fast guys just peeling away quick. Be buried back in the field. That's going to do it to me every time. Hunter's trying to work that high line. So he gets around Michael Woodard here. Kyle Reynolds showing up late with a strong car. We will see how his car handles later on these tires as he's worked his way up quietly, slowly, methodically, made his way to the front. Haven't seen much of him, so not sure how his car handles late in the stage, but we know how that 77 is holding late in the stage, and that 99's drove through the field, so we'll see how this plays out. Hunter Bertram is looking to get by Christopher Melton back there. Dylan Ass trying to just run away, but Colin Cole's hot on the tail of the 99. Kyle Reynolds gives the position away to Nathan Emerson. He's got a rear view mirror full of Christopher Melton and Hunter Bertram, excuse me. He's going to try and go for a 2-for-1 here as he gets by Christopher Melton. He's looking to get by Kyle Reynolds down into 1 and 2. So he does clear him. Where is Nicholas Deal? Nicholas Deal back there in 7th place. Nick doing Nick things. Saving some tire for that last 20-30 lap push like he does so well week in and week out. These guys up front want to be careful and not burn up their stuff. A lot of laps to go. With these tires, they will definitely regret burning it up now as there's still 46 laps to go here. Hunter Bertram is also your fastest lap holder of the race with a 22.59. To the field a little bit. Go check on Nicholas Deal here. Christopher Melton right there in front of the Marquis Brewer's lap down. Not for position for these guys, but they're gonna try and get by them so they can get back up to them front front five. So we saw the 11 of Sean Howard down on the apron up there. Dylan Nast still leading. Colin Cole still trying to figure out what he's got to do to get around that 99. Dylan had a super fast car last week for the All-Star race in Las Vegas. Was doing some hard racing with Nicholas and just kind of they got into each other, spun out, and handed the win to Nathan Emerson. So Dylan's looking to capitalize this week and win this race and have an awesome points night. So I didn't see his brother in here, David Justin. I know he was trying to make these races to do a points push as well, as he's missed a couple weeks. 77 Colin Cole giving a look on the outside. He's gonna get it. Oh, as he gets in the wall. Didn't slow him down much though. Car length gap in between those two. That gives the Hunter Burcham the opportunity to get up on the bumper of these two. Close the gap up a bit. This Nicholas Steele's still sitting back in 7th. Christopher Melton 6th. So we see the 77 sticking with the line that he likes. Running that high line lap in and lap out. Ducks down a little bit on exit there compared to what he's been doing. We'll see if he kind of sticks that route and is trying to do a little bit of tire saving in 1 and 2 and trying to put some time between him in 3 and 4. If it's just the way he likes to run 3 and 4. Yes, he runs the same line again, so he's sticking with what he's got and what he likes. Sean Howard back here, 11th place. Michael Woodard 9th. Cameron Sterling 14th. Christopher Melton 8th. Something happened here. We'll rewind and see. It looks like Marquine Brewer gets into it. It's hard when you're lap guy and getting into it with the leaders. You never want to do that. So Melton's going to be looking for caution to come out for sure. He looks like he's right back on pace, trying to go. Either way, he's still 8th place, still good race. He is hoping to improve on that though. As Nicholas Steele gets up into 6th place here with 46 laps to go. Kyle Reynolds hanging on strong, not too far back behind Nathan Emerson here. Hunter Burcham 3rd. Dylan Ass 2nd, Colin Cole 1st. Seeing what these guys can figure out to get by that 77. Hunter's so dominant most of the race. Now getting a little bit of dirty air. Doesn't seem to really have lost pace, but that clean air up there for Colin Cole's huge. So Hunter just trying to find a line to advance himself. So we see Nate kind of back there a little bit. You think he's saving tires, or just this is what he's got? This is what he wants. Or this is what he wants to give it right now. And wait for those final laps and push it harder. Colin moving his line up in 3 and 4 a little bit. Marquine Brewer, Christopher Melton. Good recovery. He's only lost a couple seconds on where he was at. Lost 1 position, so good recovery for him. Still a crappy situation, but he's making the best of it. Keeping his head cool, trying to drive back up there and fight for position. He's got a really good car out there. 8th place, Waylon Burcham. 29 and 13th, Hunter Potts, a little bit of front right damage. He's going to come down pit road. Donas trying to put the move on the 77. Can he get enough room? Here we go. Showtime. These two are going to race each other hard for sure. Dylan has the speed to run up front. He wants to. Colin Cole has that outside run still, so he will gain position back on him. Coming down in 3 and 4. Dylan might be able to clear. Coming out. He will not. Ooh, they get into each other and gets up into the wall. Hunter's like, I'll sit back and watch this a little bit. Dylan's up in that high line. Colin back up full throttle. Dylan super fast car. He can reel him back in through the corners big time. Seems like Dylan's got a little bit more speed through 1 and 2 than he does 3 and 4. He makes up quite a bit more ground through 1 and 2 for the most part. We got a slow car back here. Not sure if he's just coming off pit road. Yes, 100 Pot's coming off pit road. So Nicholas Deal, ooh, into the wall, hard. Good timing, I guess. Kyle Reynolds, Nicholas Deal, gonna be fighting for that 5th place position here. Wondering if Nicholas is pushing harder now, coming into these last 25 laps, and that's why he's getting into the wall. Just got tight coming out of 2 as he's up high again, but he's still right to the bumper of that 20 car. He's gonna try and he's gonna get to the side of him through here, see if he can clear him through the straightaway. If not, through 1 and 2. Yeah, Nicholas Deal's on a push. Definitely on a push. She clears the 20 of Kyle Reynolds. Will we see the old Deal pushed back up to the front when it counts? Or is he too far back now as he's a second and a half behind 4th place? A little bit of space between 2nd and 3rd place now. Dylan with a little bit of breathing room off the back, so he's trying to get the push to the 77. Dives down in 3 and 4. Colin just carrying all that speed on the outside line, saving those tires is helping him big time. Try to make another move at it. He's right to the rear bumper of Colin this time. The 11 car heading down pit road. Dylan scrapes the wall just a little bit. These guys are driving the wheels off these cars. That rubber's gotta be getting down there and making it hard to handle as we see Dylan S way up high. Still a lot of speed though. Didn't lose much ground at all. So Nathan's now a second behind Hunter. Nicholas Deal only a half a second behind Nathan Emerson. So we're seeing that Deal push. We're gonna see him up in this top 4 here soon. Honestly, probably see him up there fighting for the lead as well if he's saved enough of his stuff that he's always so good at. Does he have enough time, though? 18 laps to go here. Good night. Little bit of room. Christopher. Ooh, wreck on the front stretch.
Should be a caution, caution.
Big wreck on the front stretch. Let's see what happens here with Christopher Melton. Heading down into 3 and 4. Oi! Man! I don't know if it's just the relay of everybody trying to go on pit roads not coming through for everybody. It looked like he was trying to get on pit road and nobody knew it and just got into him, or I'm not sure. Times like these is where I wish I could hear the race audio. So this is going to change everything. This is going to bring our leaders down pit road for sure, yeah. So we'll have a 13 lap shootout on fresh tires. No more worries about if you'll make it on fuel. And this works out for Nicholas, because I don't know if he would have made up that much time. But he'll be right back up there in the mix now. So you see Hunter Burcham, Nicholas Dio, Kyle Reynolds, Colin Cole, Dylan Ast, everybody down pit road. Colin Cole wins the race off pit road once again. Dylan Ast will be looking at the back of that car. Hunter Burcham third off pit road. Nathan Emerson, Nicholas Dio, Kyle Reynolds. They will all have their work cut out for them now. All fast cars wanting to win this race. So I'm going to step away and take a break from talking for a moment. Alright, as they come to the line, it is 1 to go till green, so we will have a 12 lap shootout. All the leaders, fast guys, fresh tires, enough fuel, no worries on fuel. 4 fresh Goodyears. We are going to see some speed out of these front 6 guys. And I believe 7th place is going to be Waylon Burcham, 8th place Michael Woodard, still both on the lead lap. So can they show off anything on this last rip and gain some position? We've had these 6 guys up front have been up here the whole time. Christopher Melton was up here. He got in that wreck. Kyle Reynolds is kind of new to this front 6 pack, but he's been up there.
Race car's off. Be ready.
So Colin Cole leading them to the restart zone.
Green.
And he's off. Pretty organized restart by them front 6. Nobody really jumped out. Nicholas Deal back a little bit. As Hunter Bertram's in front of Dylan Ass at the moment. Nathan Emerson fourth. Hunter's going to drive it in. Try to get past that 77. He wants to work quick and get that clean air and get out, as all the fast guys are right there looking at the bumper of that 22. We've seen Joey Logano win last night. Can we see the 22 Hunter Bertram put that car in victory lane? He's going to have to move quick and get by that 77. Colin Cole dominant in these last stage. Dylan Ass is losing the position to Nathan right here. Nicholas Deal up into the wall. Kyle Reynolds on the bumper. Nicholas Deal going to dive down below him. Try to make the pass through 1 and 2. Does not. They come out the same way they went in. As we see Colin playing a little bit of defense, moving down the track further than what he has most of the race. Doesn't have to worry about saving tires. Just almost gets in the back of him there. Don't count anybody out though. It's still any of these guys up front's race. All of them have great speed. Colin's going to hold on for another turn. Hunter doing everything he can to try to get by the 77. As we come around to 7 laps to go here. Hunter, big dive down. Can he make it through this corner to get the pass? Just a little bit of contact there. Tucks back in behind, dives back in, gonna try it again through 3 and 4. Colin just so much speed coming on that corner. They get into each other again. Hunter backs out of it. Awesome racing by Hunter not to wreck the 77 there and just take the loss, let off, and regroup and try to make the push again as Dylan Ass is trying to get by Hunter here. Colin's really made that outside line prevail tonight. Fresh tires, old tires, it doesn't matter. He's been faster on that high line. Hunter's looking to get back by Dylan Ass through 1 and 2. A little bit of contact maybe through there. We'll hop back, get a little better view of these guys. Dylan's going to hold Hunter tight to his line as they are hooked together through the exit of 4. Beating and banging through the straightaway. Hunter gets the gap between him and Dylan, pulls back out in front, but Dylan has a pretty good run. We'll see if he dives down below Hunter through 3 and 4. He does not. Nathan Emerson also looking to make the pass. Kyle Reynolds trying to get by Nicholas Steele on the inside. Nothing's changed with 3 laps to go here. Colin Cole holding on for dear life up there. Trying to get this win. Hunter Bertram trying to catch back up. Hunter Bertram's right there. Dylan Ass up into the wall.
2 laps to go, 2 laps to go.
So we hear 2 laps to go from Chad Canals. We're going to hop up to Hunter. So he's going to try and make that push to get by Colin now. With white flag out, Colin Cole trying to lead the pack around for 1 more lap here as Hunter Bertram is going to give his all to get around the 77, coming off into the backstretch. Hunter dives down into 3, not enough. It looks like Colin Cole is going to come out and win this race here to Iowa. What awesome racing. Colin Cole, your winner here at Iowa. Followed by Hunter Bertram, Dylan Ass, Nicholas Deal, Nathan Emerson, Kyle Reynolds, Michael Woodard 7th. Super awesome racing. Cannot ask for anything better. It was clean. They gave each other what they needed to when they needed it. Not a whole lot more you can ask for there. Super awesome race.
Checkers.
Try See if
I
I
just
can
don't
catch
see how
anybody
you
in the
can run
booth.
so bad.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to or not. Oh, Colin.
Everything's great. Really looking forward to getting in my race car and getting back here at Phoenix.
Hey, Colin, I had to hop in here just because I cannot move anybody for some reason. So how are you feeling about that win, man? That was some awesome driving.
Appreciate it. Feels great. Yeah, I felt like I could save tire more on the higher side than on the bottom in the long runs, and I guess taking that tires there with like 58 to go, that I felt like that was an advantage.
Heck yeah, man! I've said it all race that you were making that high line work whether you needed to be up there or not. You were pretty much staying up there, so it was fun to see that, and all the other guys really kind of tending to like that lower line. So congrats, man! That was a hell of a race. That was super fun to watch. You guys battled up front that entire race. So congrats again, and I will see you next week.
Yep, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Everything's great.
All right,
Really looking
Hunter
forward to
Bradshaw.
getting in my race car and getting back here at Phoenix.
He is still in here. I should have just.
Everything's great. Really looking forward to getting in my race car and getting back here at Phoenix.
Hey Hunter, I didn't even realize I was in here with you right off the rip anyway. So how you feeling about that second place, man? You were dominant in that first stage and then just at the end couldn't quite make the pass. You and Dylan were battling out pretty hard there too. Did that kind of slow you up in trying to get to Colin, or was it I seen you get into Colin at one point and get back out of it? So just give us a gist of what you were thinking in them last few laps.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, pretty much where I wanted to be, and then I mean, Colin just made that top line work, and I mean, just couldn't do nothing on the bottom, and I got in. We were side by side there for a couple laps there, and just got loose. I mean, just short track racing, and I think my tires just kind of cooked at that point. I mean, I got back to Colin, but I mean, just couldn't do nothing with him on that top. I mean, he hit his marks flawlessly, and he won. So. I mean, solid. I mean, solid points today. I'll take it for sure. And at Apex, a 1-2-4. So great day all around for the team and for myself. So pretty good day.
Absolutely, man. And yeah, to go back to that high line, he did. He was about the only guy. Him and Nicholas are about the only guys that stuck to that high line most of the race and could make it work as good as they did. So you
Yes,
definitely
sir.
were giving them a run for their money, though. So congrats, man. Good points race for you.
Amen.
I will see
Yeah, I
you next
appreciate it.
week. Yeah, no problem.
Amen. Sounds good.
Everything's great. Really looking forward to getting in my race car and getting back here at Phoenix.
Gotta remember to turn that off. But hey, Dylan, third place. Heck of a race for you, man. I mean, you had that spin, fell back to the back of the pack, and drove yourself back up front without caution. So, kind of give me what you were thinking through that entire race, because you were wheeling pretty damn every 200 all 200 laps. You were trying to wheel that thing back to the front, and then when you were up front, you were wheeling even harder.
Yeah, man, it was I got spun out on one of the restarts. So when that put me in the back and I had some damage, so got all that fixed. And then just I like Iowa, I was just driving and people were pitting. I stayed out on like tires for like almost 80 laps or something, and then there at the end I couldn't keep up with Colin. He was quick.
Yeah, he's same exactly what Hunter said. Just that top line for Colin worked, and I said it to both of them that he was about the only one that could make that high line work, lap in and lap out. So anyway, awesome to see you run through the race. It was a super cool race watching six guys up there battling for the lead.
Yeah, it was a great race actually.
Good points race for you. So
Yes,
hopefully
sir.
that helps you out for next week, and hopefully we see you back in here next week, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Later.
Everything's great. really looking forward to getting in my race car and getting back here at Phoenix.
All right, guys. So that's gonna do it for us here at Iowa. And our U.S.O.R.A Cup Series is winding down. We are going to give me 1 second. Next week is going to be the Dega Duels, and that is going to be one of 3 more regular season races left. We'll head to Dega, and then we'll head to Indy, Chicagoland, and then our playoffs will start in Darlington. So hope you guys enjoyed that racing. It really doesn't get too much better than that, having that many cars up front battling for the lead for all 200 laps. So we will catch you next week, and hopefully have some good racing at Dega. They usually always get a good turnout there, so we look forward to that. And with that, I will see you guys next week. Thanks.